What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. I was just doing my daily look around and I found a interesting story, something that ain't got nothing to do with politics, but at the same time showing a good trajectory in America. So I'm gonna just let the news report show it. It's coming out of my neighbors right out of Indiana. So yeah, let's get right to the video. Um, let me bring me down a little bit. Let me bring me down a little bit. Bring me down a little bit. Not too much. All right.
Major drug trafficking ring has been busted in central and southern Indiana. 29 convicted drug dealers have been sentenced to a combined 378 years in federal prison.
CBS 4's Jesse Wells talked with investigators and explains why they believe cases like this can save lives.
Court records filed here in federal court claim the drug ring stretched from Evansville into Kentucky, but the two alleged ringleaders were right here in Indianapolis. Prosecutors believe that group initially began bringing in drugs from a Mexican cartel before eventually they began pressing their own illegal pills.
This press can make 5,000 illegal pills every hour.
So very scary stuff when you have people that are getting kilogram quantities of fentanyl and pressing it into fake pills.
That press was seized in 2021 when federal agents dismantled a large drug ring and recovered several bags of meth as well as 30 guns and...
I know it's short, but look. Fuck fentanyl. Honestly, this worst drug, worse than crack, because crack and crackheads, shoot, even heroin addicts, like regular old heroin addicts. Matter of fact, really a lot of drug addicts pre-fentanyl, if they never touched it, a lot of them are still alive. Like, it's crazy. And the only reason why a lot of these drug addicts are dying, or people who have abuse problems, substance abuse problems, is because they cutting it with fentanyl. It's crazy. Matter of fact, people used to party off stuff like this. Like, people used to party off Quaaludes and Xanax, and soccer moms used to buy them with the wine, the white women in the suburbs and stuff. There used to be jokes about this. Like, drugs in America has always been a thing. Now fentanyl come in and it just, man.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash.
We're targeting and taking out organizations that are affiliated with the Sinaloa cartel, so that's a big win. It's a big win for all of us.
DEA Assistant Special Agent in Charge Mike Gannon says from 2020 to 2021, two Indianapolis men spearheaded the illegal drug operation. The federal indictment claims Jeremy Smith bought drugs from Julian Green as well as from a Mexican cartel, and then worked with dozens of associates, some of whom were in federal prison at the time, to distribute nearly 500 pounds of meth and fentanyl around southern Indiana and Kentucky. Smith also produced and sold fake prescription pills similar to these, which were laced with fentanyl.
You see people like this that think they're chemists. They're not chemists. They could be making mistakes, and then someone could have one of those pills that has hardly any drugs like fentanyl in it, or it could be, loaded with fentanyl. So that's where things can get very scary.
Because just a tiny amount of fentanyl can be deadly, the case again illustrates why the DEA reminds everyone that one pill can kill.
You just really never know the quality, care, or control when these people are trying to manufacture fake pills and put fentanyl in it.
Finally, even before they were busted in this case, several members of the group were convicted felons. As a result, 21 of the 29 suspects were sentenced to at least 10 years behind bars.
Now, in today's age, y'all know what time it is. You know me, you coming on this channel, y'all saw it in the tab already, justice.gov. I'm linking in the description below. Any story I do, anything I do, if you hear something, I'm definitely gonna do it the next day, because I need to wait for some more information to come out, just so it's just not a news report. Because most of the time you get a news report and they'll say stuff like this, like more than 10 people didn't got so many years, and then they say combined. You be like, damn, I wonder how many people got this many years. Did somebody get 100 years? You know what I mean? So I want to at least get some more information out when I do my videos. So when I do my videos, if you hit something the day before, and if you tuning in with me, you follow me on the socials or whatever, and you send me something, I'm gonna go research it. I'm gonna go deep dive and find what you looking for. Or if not, I mean, like, not if not, but like, I'm gonna bring you the facts. So what we doing is real quick is what was going on, because it was really two big players in the game. And it say between January 20th and November 21st, the following 29 individuals conspired together to distribute a total of nearly 500 pounds of methamphetamine and over 3 kilograms of fentanyl. The investigation led to the seizure of over 80 pounds of meth and 560 grams of fent. I shouldn't have said the whole thing, but I'm still fresh up on here, so I don't think they are really gonna get at me too hard. But um, I ain't getting monetized like that, no way. But and 240,000 in the United States currency. So this is why I'm reading this, because Jeremy Smith, he was the he was the plug, and Julian, he was the plug. But see, he was buying from him. You see what I'm saying? So he was the real plug, Jeremy Smith, and then Julian Green was the guy. He was his biggest customer. So essentially, really, it wasn't really like a real, like, organized thing. He really was the plug. So this is why I really don't even think that. I think it'll be more behind this. You feel me? I think it'll be more people getting arrested behind this, because he was the one getting the stuff in from the cartel and getting the pounds and stuff in. And this guy Julian Green would go buy bulk from him, from Jeremy Smith, and then he would go and distribute it to people. You see what I'm saying? And it says what it says. In early 2020 and April 20, he was charged in source of supply to a cartel linked individual based in Houston, Texas. In June of 2021, Smith was robbed of a large amount of cash and was unable to pay his supplier for the lost product. Smith resorted back to Green to obtain the crystal. Oh, so from what I'm gathering from just reading that, okay, he put him on, and he got robbed. So he put him on to the plug. He got robbed, and he had to go back to getting his work from him to try to probably pay back the plug, because cartel ain't playing. So I don't know if he was gonna probably try and pay it back, or just be, hey, I'm on the run. So see, that's what it's saying. So, and then it says the who is this? How you say that? Was one of Smith's top methamphetamine customers, often purchasing up to 20 pounds at a time. After Smith obtained it from Green or his Mexicans. Also, I had it backwards. So he was the plug. So all that stuff I said, just reverse it. He was the plug, and he was the one that got robbed. I just read that backwards. I don't know how I just did that, but yeah. So he was the one that was breaking it down to everybody, and he was the plug. All right, okay. So also began selling large quantities of Fenty laced that fit laced, you know what I'm saying, joints. Smith would obtain fit powder from Markey and or Moore, who would then press Smith. They would then press it. I'm not acting, you know what I'm saying. I just don't really know what I can and can't say, because I don't want them just striking the video now, and then I'm just fighting strikes. Let's see. Smith also used violence, and of course he did. Additionally, several members protected self-profits in total. Mm. So they can't link them to, I guess. So I don't. I'm not really sure how this all went down. So I guess from the robbery, right? It had to be from the robbery, because how they know about this robbery? You feel what I'm saying? So it had to be something to do with Smith being robbed and the cartel. They was probably, because it's the Sinaloa, so they probably had the Sinaloa tap, and then once dude got robbed, and the Sinaloa probably made a big whoop. Dude, they finally started putting it together, because they probably ain't know the players too well until the robbery happened, because I think the people that robbed him uh wrapped up in this indictment, to be honest with you. Because here go Jeremy, here go Julian. He got 20, he got 17, and and I think he got that because the by robbery. So he robbed somebody too. Or is they talking about the robbery that happened on him? I'm not really sure how these laws are working. I'm not a criminal like that, but I'm gonna look. I don't know. Next time, we gonna learn together. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really sure about this, but I know he got 20 with 5, and this is fair time, y'all. So if y'all not familiar, but most of the people gonna come across this video, y'all know fair time is that dead time. Y'all gonna be in there for a long time. And see, I think he got 17 and a half off the strength that he gonna do, because I seen somebody else with 17 and a half with no supervised. So I'm thinking he just said, I'm just gonna do the time, what y'all talking. So I'm not sure really how they came across this, because I read the end of the indictment. These the years for the people that was really named. So I'm pretty sure it's some more people in here somewhere that they not naming per se, because the investigation probably still going on, because this also took place in Kentucky as well. So um it might be some more stuff going on in Kentucky, who knows. But these guys was mostly in Indiana, maybe messing around out here in Chicago as well. But you see the Kentucky guys down here. You see everybody. Everybody got 3 to 5 years supervised release. So I mean they gotta check in to a probation officer and all of that stuff. So they gotta. I don't. The feds is different though. You know what I'm saying? So they made everything is a lot more stricter, way stricter. You know what I'm saying? So hey, these boys got them football numbers, and this right here, this was the one that got the weirdest sentence to me. You feel me? This the one that got the weirdest sentence to me, cause he got 2.5 years, no supervised release, and it's like how long he been in jail already? Cause did he just get popped off? Um, did he been popped off? Was he when this indictment came? Like you feel what I'm saying? Like was he locked up already? Because to say no supervised release, and then you see how they got old boy up here, right? Where he at? 17 and a half. Oh no, he was only 117 and a half flat, no nothing, right? They didn't specify no supervised release, right, under his. So that's just a little fishy to me with this man, but I'm not gonna throw no tag on him if he out here in these streets. But I know it's a lot of scary dudes out here. They'll definitely tell the next man to be free. So I would put it past them. They probably all talked. I mean, really, for what the crime is, for nobody to really have, because I be seeing people get football numbers. I guess the boys out there was happy with just getting the stuff off the street. And this is Indiana, so I'm pretty sure they not really too in tune like a lot of these cities are, where they connecting the fentanyl to overdoses and stuff like that. And so when people do OD on the 50 on the fit, they attract that back to the actual dealer, and people getting charged with that. So I'm pretty sure it's some more stuff going on. I'm pretty sure they pled, because they was definitely these two. I don't think they really play it per se, like as the fact that like they talk, because the feds, they come with all the evidence. So when I say play it, the feds like, look, you could go to trial and you could get 100 years, or you could take this plea for 20 years with 5 years supervised release. Your choice. And you know who gonna take their chances with the feds over 100 years, and you know you was actually doing this, and you know you was actually bogus out here. I know I wouldn't. So, but yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I'm gonna link this down in the description below if you want to come through and look through it yourself, and maybe just explore the website, find something else. I know I am be looking through some stuff myself too. So, with that being said, thanks for tuning in. If you tuned in, please hit that like, comment, subscribe. Let me know some feedback if you're feeling the content. Peace.